Hey everyone, Matthew here for another video. Today talking about trying to be perfect will prevent action. Many people have such a hard time getting started in something or give up very easily because they think they will be judged or looked at based on what they assume, which is usually never the case, or based on fear and worry that they are not doing it correctly. They stop themselves from ever doing what they know they should do or want to do. This destroys so much potential for everybody. You are letting fear dictate your decisions, and your assumptions are preventing you from entertaining actions because you need to look professional or people may judge you. I have failed so many times in my life, looked completely ridiculous or stupid in my life at times. I have no worries on what people will perceive me as. I know who I am, I love myself, and I know that does not matter what people think. If you do things based on how you think people want you to do them, you are not living your life. You are living a life based on what people or society thinks you should. The same is for emotions dictating your life. And this is so huge if you can just understand this simple concept. Do not let emotions or things make your decisions because you are not living your life then. I see this happen with so many people, even some of the brightest people I know. I was always a failure growing up, getting into trouble, failing in school my whole life, even as a kid, getting such low grades even as a child, very tough on a kid. But this is how I figured out how practice makes perfect and persistence brings results. Taking action is how you will find your passions, your interests, or do what you want to do for your work life. I do and try everything that makes sense for me. Nobody holds me back, and I have no guilt for it. What does that sound like? It's freedom. It's very liberating, I'll tell you that. This channel is a perfect example. So often when I send a video to, a family member, a person I just met, whoever it may be, they come back with all the errors I made. For me, I love it though, because you need real criticism to find the things that you need fixing with, because often we may block it because we don't want to criticize ourselves or don't want to put ourselves down. So you may be clouded when looking at your own criticism. But most would not want anybody to see their unperfected work because the judgment they will receive, and may not even do it in the first place. Most people won't see the action you take as a positive. They want to just pick what you are not doing. Maybe because they're not doing it themselves, maybe because it's just their habits, or it could just be, they want to give, honest criticism to, help you, and that's great. Either way, it should not prevent you from moving forward in life. It's positive feedback to improve. My main goal in this channel is to put out content, not to have it perfected, because we are not perfect, and we never will be. Doesn't mean I won't do my best or be the best in the future, but it's important to remember that. I will figure out as it goes. I will figure out as I go, and I can accomplish a ton when I suck at things. This is how many do not execute many tasks or any task at all. I'm not perfect, not trying to be perfect, and not trying to show that. I get better by putting out more content and get more engagement with that. I will get better on production and quality as time goes on. I can figure out things as I go along. It's very powerful to put yourself in vulnerable positions, I've found. And this has happened my whole life. I became a stock trader when I was 20 years old. People always ask me, did you go to school for that? Did you have some serious education? Did you go to some Ivy League school? No, I didn't. I just read books. I listened to people. But mostly, I just took action. I just did it. I researched some stocks I want to get involved with. At the beginning I just knew that I thought oil stocks were kind of interesting because they always produce revenue. So they're always making money. So it seemed like a good idea to invest in something like that. And guess what? I had massive success. This has applied for so many things in my life. Even in things I failed at 100 times beforehand. This puts you in the mode of action. Building that pattern is so important and beneficial to you. Instead, most people who need everything lined up perfectly before they do something won't do anything at all. In most cases. Some other examples I've noticed is the gym and exercising. Since a car accident I had back when I was around 19 years old, I had to go to the gym to prevent pain from my herniated disc. I just go always and I get results. Others make all the excuses and never go. My workout partner canceled, so I can't go for some reason. I need some workout clothes. I'm waiting for the new Beats headphones before I start. Whatever it is, they've heard so many of these excuses. You need to get your butt in the gym is what you need to do. Nothing more. Another is people starting businesses or applying for jobs. They will not start because they are not educated enough. They need more information first. Believe they are not qualified to apply for a job. Your persistence, your determination, your action is 90% of it. Whatever that main quote is, if you heard it before, showing up is 90% of it, which is 100% true. Everyone is already too scared to be bold. There's enough of that already. This is what makes or breaks people. Do not be prevented from doing things because of how you look. Not being professional, not educated. These are all made up assumptions in your mind, and it's taking away your opportunities in life. I recorded this video last night. It was kind of perfect, and then this morning, for some reason, the sound's not working on it. So I had to reshoot this video again, and my hair is kind of a mess and everything. But whatever, I'm here, I'm going to make the video. It's going to be just as great, but it's probably even going to be better now because I'm, redoing it. So, again, don't be prevented from doing these things because of how you look. You're not a professional enough. You're not educated enough. This is all made up in your mind. Nobody likes anyone who thinks they are perfect or is trying to be, because that makes you look like a fake person, like you're trying to hide something. And the thing is, everybody can see it when you're trying to be perfect, and it's not, if you're not, haven't been doing it so much, people can tell anyways. So there's no point in trying to fake it, because then there's something else that they see they don't like. And it shows a lack of confidence. It makes you look untrustworthy. As much as you think you're looking more professional, you're looking, less professional. Because they can see your, lack of confidence or self-esteem. As I said before, do not be concerned or have fear to take action of how you will be looked at or judged. Anyone who loves you will not do this to you in a negative way. And anybody who doesn't love you doesn't care anyways. So, either way, it doesn't matter. Remember, you do not need all the stars aligned. You do not need all the right tools or have things perfectly set up. I've learned that committing first and taking massive action is much more important, and I can improve down the road, figure it out as I go along. And I am not perfect by far, and my failures have made me not get discouraged. I've had far too many now to care. That's it for the video. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get this channel to 100,000 subscribers in 2018. I know we can do it with your help. There's no doubt I can. Love you all. We'll see you on the next video.